Hi, today I want to show you how to save the photographs that you've created in Photoshop as the proper format. And then I'm going to show you how to take them into Movie Maker and make a quick little movie out of them. So we're going to start back in Photoshop. And when you save a picture that you finished up in Photoshop, you go to File and you go to Save As, correct? Now the thing you want to do when you're here is find your folder. You want to go to this PC and you want to scroll down to your ID number and find your folder. Now you may want to make a folder inside of there that's just for these photos. So maybe put your pictures in a folder called Pictures. That's fine. It's up to you. But right here I'm going to have this. This is my picture of Paris, right? So maybe I call it Paris. And right here where it says Save as Type, this is what I wanted to show you. Where you save as type, typically it will default to Photoshop document, PSD. That's great if you want to keep editing your picture because a PSD saves all the layers involved. But when you want to use it outside of Photoshop, you've got to scroll this down. There's a bunch of different options, and there are actually 3 for JPEG. You're going to choose the very first of the 3 JPEG options. So it's almost in the exact middle. JPEG, right there. When you save it that way, it's going to ask you a follow-up question. This is just about the quality. Just say OK to that. And do that with all your pictures. So right here it says Paris JPEG. That's how I know I've got it in the right way. When you get them all saved, you're going to bring them into a Movie Maker file. You can bring them in by saying Import Pictures, and you can go bring in all your pictures that way. Or you can just open up the folder that the pictures are in and just select them and drag them and drop them. Up to you. To put them into a film, you'll just drag them and push them down here. This is going to be your film about your world tour. Couple of things you can do once you have that. If you have a song you want to put on there, you can bring the song in, but I'm not going to require that because I don't feel like we really need to go downloading a bunch of music right now. If you got something that you like, go for it. But I'm going to show you the video effects, the transitions, the titles and credits. So video effects are things that you can do. So right here, this is what it looks like. It just plays. But if I say I want to fade it in, then it's going to do that. If you don't like that effect, you can click that little star down there and hit delete or backspace. That effect will go away. You can try something else like this watercolor effect. Now my Paris picture looks like watercolor. Your choice. You can add effects or not. You can choose ones that you like. You can have this one be really bright and this one be blurry and this one ease out and this one, let's make it crazy hue cycle spectrum. Whatever makes you happy. For the transitions, that's just going to be how it pushes from one picture to the next. So if I'm watching this, I put the bars between it, that's how it transitions. As a point of personal preference, I think that for me, when I make movies, I try to use just fades or I try to use dissolves. Sorry about that noise. That was a bell ringing. So those are my personal preference. I think they look classier. I think some of the other ones get too distracting, but you know, this is your thing. So if you want it to shatter like that, you can make it shatter. That's my dissolve, and then this will be a shatter. So your call. You can do what you want. Next, make titles or credits is right here. You can make an opening title. So a title at the beginning is going to say my world tour. You may title it how you wish. It's going to show me the title over here, I think, hasn't it? No, it's not going to show me a preview. That's all right. You can also go down here and change the title animation. You can tell it to scroll in. You can tell it to change the font and the color as you like. When you choose everything you want to choose and you've got it just how you wish for it, you can say, done, add title to the movie. And what that does is it puts it at my beginning. It's not playing it correctly. My world tour. I'm certain it's going to play it correctly at some point because it should say my world tour. But I think there's a little problem with my playback. Neither a problem. So what you do when you're finished is you say save to my computer. And when you save it to your computer, it's going to give it a name. It's going to call it movie or movie 01 or something like that. You can call it movie if you want. You can call it something else if you don't like the word movie. You can call it film or you can call it world tour, whatever makes you happy. Browse to your folder, whatever folder you want to save it in, and then say next. Oh, See, it's mad at me because I already have that file. Say next, and it should just go. Right here, it's telling me you can have it as the best quality for playback on my computer, or you can make it a certain file size, or you can choose a specific file type. I'm just going to go with best quality for playback on my computer, say next, and then it should just go. So mine didn't quite work right, but yours will. I've got a little bit of a struggle on my workstation up here, but I think yours is going to be just fine.